I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
He makes a lot of money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a lot of money.
Leonard Ellerbe has reportedly claimed that Floyd Mayweather could face arrest in connection with an alleged $42 million fraud case. He explained that not every business move delivers the expected results and admitted that plans can sometimes fail. Ellerbe also reportedly stated that Mayweather is mainly focused on generating income from every opportunity available, even if it brings complications, obstacles, or unwanted attention along the way.
And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a lot of money.
He added that the business approach Mayweather promotes may not be effective for everyone, but it remains a strategy that some choose to follow. These fighters dream of reaching the top of the sport while also aiming to build significant wealth. Even as he approaches 50, Floyd Mayweather continues to showcase his riches across social media. Critics claim that his ongoing displays of luxury are pushing him towards serious financial trouble. Many feel that constantly posting expensive purchases and personal successes online is damaging his image, with some believing it could eventually leave him bankrupt.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old to feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group. They got a part of it, then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about, but people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you gotta announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke or why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle to speak. At some point, they steal it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun. But they realized, okay, we can scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you're 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay, I don't really need a house in Cali or...
Mayweather's reported $42 million investment in purchasing buildings has not delivered the results many expected. According to Business Insider, Floyd is not the only owner connected to these properties. Despite his public statements, the ownership records reportedly still list the original owners. His real estate plan has also failed to generate the returns that were promised, making it a rare setback in a lifestyle often associated with wealth and luxury.
Whether in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York.
As one of Mayweather's longtime associates, Leonard Ellerbe has had a close view of how Floyd conducts business behind the scenes. As an important part of Floyd's promotional team, he has observed many of Mayweather's methods, particularly in matters involving finances. Questions began to grow after claims surfaced that Floyd allegedly failed to pay Gervonta Tank Davis the money he had earned. These accusations have fueled increasing debate about Mayweather's approach to financial dealings.
Basically gave him $1 million, came out to Vegas, and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched, and I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around a Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
After observing Floyd's actions for years, Leonard Ellerbe eventually chose to leave his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His exit drew attention to increasing frustration among people within Floyd's close circle, especially over the way he handled business matters and treated those who worked alongside him. Critics claimed that several individuals were not properly rewarded for their efforts, which further fueled concerns about his management style.
Welcome to In This Corner. Breaking news, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down as CEO from Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather acknowledges Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you think.
Leonard's exit from Mayweather Promotions was not the only high-profile departure. Gervonta Davis also moved on from the company, which led many people to question Floyd's leadership and business practices. Floyd responded by minimizing the issue, stating that he had helped Tank become a millionaire and that leaving was entirely his own choice. His public reaction did little to quiet the rumors and instead increased curiosity about what may have really caused these departures.
Gervonta Davis, but I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. And it's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, his wing, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss, more power to him.
Floyd Mayweather is well known for displaying his wealth and regularly spending large amounts of money on luxury cars, designer clothing, and other expensive items. His lavish lifestyle is frequently shown across social media, where he openly shares his success and possessions. However, many people have started to question whether this level of spending can be maintained over time, especially as concerns continue to grow about some of his business decisions and financial dealings.
Options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
More recently, Logan Paul warned that he was prepared to take legal action against Floyd over claims involving millions of dollars in unpaid money, and said he was ready to face him in court. Logan made strong accusations suggesting that Floyd's failure to settle the matter could eventually result in serious legal consequences. The public disagreement added to ongoing criticism of Floyd's financial conduct and strengthened claims that he has not always honored business agreements and contractual commitments.
Is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this one to court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm with you. I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison.
This is not the first time Floyd Mayweather has faced legal issues. Over the years, he has had several encounters with the law and has even spent time behind bars. Despite his enormous wealth, Floyd has often spoken about feeling restricted and has suggested that fame and fortune come with their own costs. His history with the legal system has led some critics to believe there is an ongoing pattern of problems connected to his financial choices and business decisions.
You know, I'm happy to be free.
Rapper 50 Cent has also spoken about his version of events, saying he once helped manage Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was serving time in jail. He claims that after Floyd was released, the situation changed and Floyd did not acknowledge his contribution as expected. According to these claims, 50 Cent says he was not repaid the millions he had put into the business, which led to tension between the two.
It goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right. So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
Floyd's reply to 50 Cent was that he never asked him to step in, which added to the ongoing disagreement and shaped a story about Floyd not valuing loyalty or business agreements, according to critics. Over time, Floyd's past has been linked to multiple controversies, especially around money and financial disputes. One widely discussed claim involves accusations that he failed to pay certain obligations or had issues with taxes on his earnings. There was also a separate reported incident in which he was said to have been briefly detained in Dubai over an unpaid luxury jewelry bill. These types of stories have continued to raise doubts and criticism about his business behavior and personal reputation.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Public opinion about Floyd's financial behavior remains heavily influenced by his past controversies. Even though he describes himself as a successful businessman, many critics believe he focuses more on short-term profit rather than long-term financial stability. His dealings involving friends, business partners, and supporters have led some people to question his approach, suggesting that his wealth is driven more by public display and image rather than strong and consistent financial planning.
Strategy. 50, aka Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, it's like, hey, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
Questioned about the reported incident involving Floyd and claims of a hostage situation in Dubai, Leonard Ellerbe declined to make any statement. His refusal to comment has only increased public curiosity about what may be happening within Floyd's close circle. It remains uncertain whether Ellerbe's silence reflects loyalty to Floyd or hints at deeper concerns regarding.
Is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you.
Floyd Mayweather is often criticized not only for his spending habits, but also for claims about how he made his money. Some allegations suggest that certain promotional activities linked to him were questionable. He has been accused by some people of collecting money from fans for events or merchandise that did not always happen as expected. A TikTok investigation also claimed that his brand was driven more by hype than real value, pointing out that several promotions did not fully deliver on what was promised, which left some supporters disappointed.
I'm just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
The rest of the message carries a warning tone suggesting that people have been misled again and repeating the idea of being scammed. It also brings up accusations about Floyd Mayweather's involvement in promoting cryptocurrency-related projects. Despite his enormous wealth, it is claimed that he has been linked to promotions that did not succeed after launch, with some projects reportedly collapsing after endorsement deals. Critics use this to argue that he focuses on making money from any opportunity without fully considering legitimacy or long-term consequences. Some portray his financial success as more appearance than reality. While his social media shows a picture of constant success, others point to alleged failed deals, questionable investments, and unmet promises as evidence that the true situation may be more complex. They argue that behind the luxury lifestyle and public displays of wealth, there may be a less stable financial picture. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned and see you next time.